then let's get into some player props.
Player props.
I love that echo. Jesus, good. NFL player props for me for Sunday night's game. So we are tracking the Washington-Chicago game today. I was all over Brian Robinson. If you listened to yesterday's show, hopefully that one hits. I'm feeling good about it. I've just got two for the NFL Sunday because it's a weird slate. But we're going to go Calvin Ridley against Buffalo over there at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's like a clash of two worlds. Look at this.
Oh, that's right. Daniel Levy only cares about making money for the business rather than, success on the field.
In a surprise twist, Alex is saying bad things against Tottenham and also being a downer. What a surprise. I, for one, am shocked. Either way, Calvin Ridley will go against Buffalo for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's away from that STD pool they've got there in Jagsville. And Calvin Ridley, 60-plus yards and anytime touchdown is actually $3.30 because the Jags are underdogs in this one. I'll get to that later. But I really feel like this is a good bounce back for Ridley. He's had a decent year. Had a couple of weird drops. I think he smokes this Bills secondary that's dealing with like a raft of injuries already. They're very squishy in that secondary, the Buffalo at the moment. They did like smash Miami last week. I think this is a letdown spot for Buffalo. # spoiler alert. I think the Jags stuck in London for a week after playing at Wembley last week, beating Atlanta, get on the tins, hang out, enjoy some of those London pubs. You're just sort of chilling out. You acclimatize. Then you go out and beat a much more favorited Buffalo team. The other one, you could also go 2 touchdowns, I think, for Calvin Ridley. He's the sort of guy that he does have these random games every so often. I think 4 times throughout his career, he's had like really big days where it's like 2 or 3 touchdowns and he just goes completely off. And you're like, is Calvin Ridley the best receiver in the NFL? What is happening? And this week might be it because the Bills lost Tre'Davious White. He tore his Achilles. And I said, like, they've just got lots of injuries in the secondary. So 2 touchdowns is actually $10.50. I actually really like that one. And the other one is another actually 2 touchdown game because I'm going to lean on the Miami Dolphins to absolutely bounce back and smasherate the New York Giants. The New York Football Giants. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdowns. It's only $3.60. What are we doing? That's insane. So we'll go Raheem Mostert, $4.25. Even that's very short. But I think they're going to put a world of hurt. We saw Mostert and Devon Achane put up multiple touchdowns like 2 weeks ago when they smashed Denver. So I think Miami, that offense will kick into gear again against the Giants and crush them. A couple of 2 touchdown scorers in there right there. What about you, Alex? What are you looking at for player props?
Oh, I'm setting myself up for failure here. Erling Haaland and his Manchester City team travel to the Emirates Stadium on a Sunday night to take on my beloved Arsenal. Now, Erling Haaland hasn't scored in 3 competitive matches and now faces Arsenal. I really am not looking forward to this as an Arsenal fan.
Unleash the beast.
As a punter, we are getting over $2 for the first time in God knows how long for Haaland to score 1 goal. He scored in both games against Arsenal last year and he scored in his last 8 of 10 away games. So pretty good record. He doesn't go 4 games without scoring a goal. It's just... I hate it. I hate everything about this. It's fine. As long as I can make some money out of this, it's fine. $2.05 is just a great bet when he's usually like $1.50, $1.30 to score in most games. And I'm also going to have something on Emile Smith-Rowe to score at $6 if he starts in the Arsenal lineup because when he's come on this season, he's looked very lively. He had a lot of injuries for the host of last season and played his first minutes in the Premier League in forever a couple of weeks ago. And he's hit the post a few times. A couple of good saves have stopped him. So there's no real stat to go off this. It's more just a complete vibe and the fact that he's $6. And when he's at his best, as shown sort of 2 seasons ago, and even when Mikel Arteta first came into Arsenal, he is a bloody good footballer. He's just been injured for 12 months. But now he's back to his best. He's getting a lot of minutes. And I think he could slip under the guard of a few people.
There we go. This is the new segment, the gut call.
The gut call, yeah, I don't mind that.
The gut call. Got to go from the gut. Yeah. So my gut call this week might actually be that Ridley 2 touchdowns. So it's just
gut.
The vibes.
It's all about the vibes.
Vibes.
Right. Hi, Stats Man, Stats Boy, take it away.
I didn't cover this game. Well, first I'll say that Emile Smith-Rowe won at $6. I really like that as well. I think
he just needs to start though. That's the problem.
If he starts, have a look at the lineups maybe, and then jump on it. I think a lot of other Arsenal players will get covered, and he might just pop out of nowhere and score a goal. So I don't mind that.
Very good dribbler.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at Brighton taking on Liverpool. Huge matchup this weekend. Having a look at Darwin Núñez. He's been absolutely awesome this season so far for Liverpool. He struggled a lot last season. They compared him to Haaland. Now they've sort of forgot about comparing him to Haaland. Just let him play his own game, and he's sort of got his confidence up. He's got 4 goal contributions this season already. Liverpool are in great form. I think they're going to win this game and score a lot of goals. Brighton play a lot of open play, and they don't like to defend. They lost 6-1 last week, as we mentioned on the EPL show. They just are prone to either winning 3-1, losing 5-1. It's going to be sort of like Tottenham with Ange Ball. It's just a very open game. So
they drew 2-2 against Marseille this morning.
2-2, exactly. So it's just going to be goals. And if there's going to be goals in open play, I think Núñez is going to get a lot of space in attack. So $2.62, I think, is the bit better value than Mo Salah. I think especially Brighton, they're a solid team. So I think they're going to smother Mo Salah. Núñez is going to get a bit of space. Salah could get an assist even. So have a look at those markets. But yeah, Núñez to score at $2.62, bit better value there on Bet365.
Mo Salah. Whatever will be. Did they sing that for him or not?
I'm not sure, actually. They say they have a song about him being the Egyptian king. I know that, but that's about it.
Sure.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.